How's it going, guys? You all know what day it is, right? Yep, that's right. It is Patch Note Day, my dudes. OWI has just thrust upon us the patch notes for Squad version 5.1. Yes, this is Vanilla Squad currently. Anything infantry combat overhaul related shall hereforth be referred to as Squad 6.0. So, what does patch 5.1 bring us? Well, I'll tell you right after you hit that subscribe button for more squad guides, gameplay and updates. I am rapidly approaching 20,000 subscribers, but believe it or not, only 12% of you guys are subscribed. So, supporting the channel is massively appreciated. Okay, let's get into this. To start things off, the Pacific Proving Grounds, which was formerly just a watery Jensen's range, has had a little bit of developer magic on it, and has now been expanded to host not only a new seeding layer, but two new advanced and secure layers, which will be the Marines versus PLA Marines, and the Aussies versus PLA. Other maps had a few layer updates. Yiho Invasion V4 has been added, which will be the VDV versus Militia, on top of a few seeding layer tweaks on Mutahar, Black Coast and Talil. And on Gorodok, Harju, Manik and Scorpo, the PLA Naval Marines have been replaced with the PLA Amphibious Ground Forces. Moving on to system and gameplay updates, the BM-21 Grad's rockets now deals two different types of damage through the same warhead. There's fragmentation with a splash that can reach from 1 to 35 meters. This is for anti-infantry and light vehicles, and explosive damage, which has a splash from 1 to 10, but is better suited to damaging heavier vehicles, deployables, and it can penetrate walls. The VDV light anti-tank kits have been adjusted slightly to their intended armaments. The ZTD-05 now has a woodland camo, and the Commander's PKT on the Sprut will no longer overheat under extended use. Also, the British Armed Forces Warriors have had their spawn timer reduced from 15 minutes to 10, and finally on this section, the AK-12s that have a foregrip have had a slight reduction in recoil. Bug fixes has a good healthy looking list here. I'm not going to read them all out, but I will cherry pick a few for you. The Canadian Leopard 2A6 has had a bug fixed that allowed its engine to be destroyed by small arms. The Commander's airstrike audio effect has been fixed so it no longer cuts out as soon as the rockets are launched. The Sprut, BMD-4, ZJ helicopter and the ZBD-2000 have had some armor values fixed so they now take damage properly. A visual effect that made some of the VDV's amphibious vehicles look like they were doing a Titanic impression by going nose down and tail up in the water. Don't worry, we know these aren't designed to be submersibles. And finally, fixed a bug that would show a whole host of different weapons randomly rolling down the road. It's a shame, I quite enjoyed that one. There's a whole host of more smaller bug fixes too. The link to the full patch notes will be in the description down below. Some map-based changes and bug fixes here. Anvil AAS-1 has had the ZSD-05 APC spawn angle changed so it can now be used. Harju had a small vehicle rebalance, and a rock at Wheat Farm has been fixed so you can no longer shoot through it. Manik V14 now has the Woodland ZTD-05 instead of the blue one. Nava has had an issue fixed with some of the buildings having no light inside of them, and Scorpo Random Advanced and Secure V2 has replaced the US Army with the British Armed Forces. And that rounds off these patch notes. Don't forget to check out my squad server, Dead or Dismount. All players are welcome, be you a 10,000 hour vet or a brand new player. Link to the Discord will be on screen right about now. But as I mentioned earlier, Squad 6.0 or the Infantry Combat Overhaul is still under development. Currently with 4 playable factions and 9, if I have counted correctly, are still to be brought into the new environment. So there will still be plenty of time and playtests to take part of. I do have a video about the 4th iteration of the playtest to come out tomorrow, so keep your eyes out for that. What are you most excited for in this patch, or what patch note caught your eye? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more squad guides, gameplay and updates. Take care, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video or in my server.